A question that I get asked all the time is like, what is the role of koalas in the ecosystem? What is their purpose? And I mean, it's a tricky one. You can say that they prune the eucalyptus trees by eating the baby leaves and encourage more regrowth. You could say that their poos go and fertilize the soil. It's probably a bit of a minimum impact. They are a prey species, so some things will eat them, like large birds of prey or large pythons will eat them. But for me, I think it's quite important that they act as almost like an ambassador for the bushland, because they're a species that we love and care so much about, and they do get a lot of attention. I'm not saying they don't deserve it, but in protecting them and in protecting their habitat, we are also protecting all the maybe little smaller critters that don't get all the razzle-dazzle excitement that koalas get. So little birds and frogs, and even down to little insects that are also just kind of silently going extinct. By helping koalas and helping save the bushland that they live in, it's helping all of the animals that call that space home. Things that can be done and that are being done to help. So koalas in Queensland, New South Wales, and the ACT, the Australian Capital Territory, are now considered to be an endangered species. So that was quite recent. That just got changed in February of 2022, and that was a result of the bushfires. The Australian government kind of reevaluating their status. Gosh, I didn't even talk about the bushfires. I think I talked about it a little bit in my last talk a few weeks ago, but that was just devastating. So much koala habitat just wiped out. Hopefully, now that they are declared an endangered species, that will lead to even more protection for their existing habitat. Because historically, Queensland hasn't had the best track record of protecting koala habitat. It's been fairly easy for development to take place in bushland habitat because we are a growing city, and koalas live on the east coast of Australia, and that's where people live, and people need space to live. But it's definitely important that we take their future into consideration, because it is very delicate. They're kind of on the brink. If they're not protected, then we could have a future where we don't have koalas if we don't look out for them.